Welcome back, Renegades. Today we got purple yellow pudding versus purple Luffy in the OP09 meta. Opponent chooses to go first. Take a mulligan here. So we have some top end. Don't have a lot of 2Ks. We got the 4-drop Sanji. He is not the greatest here, but we are a ramp deck, so we should be able to ramp into our late game fairly quickly. So we got 2 Doms, pass it back to the opponent. Opponent plays out their Rona Azura, using its Dawn effect to get a Dawn back active. So purple Luffy can take life to add Dawn. So we have the 2 6-drop Katakuris. They took a life here to get a Dawn. We have the 4-drop Sanji blocker. And they're going to play out a Trafalgar Law Searcher. See what they find. Opponent's deciding. Must have a lot of good options. They're going to get to Singoro. It's a pretty good card for them. They're going to go 6 into life here. We don't have any 2Ks, so we're going to take this. And now we have a couple 2Ks with the Sanji. So we're just going to chip 5 into life here, using card action to ramp. Revealing a new gate and a search event. So 5 into 5 here. See if the opponent wants to take the life or give us a card. And then we should be able to play out our Sanji. So they gave us a 2K here. We're going to play out our Sanji blocker and just pass it back to him. So now we have a couple 2Ks in hand. The 6-drop Sanjis. We have 2 Katakuris. They're going to play out their Sengoru. They're going to go 5 into life here with their Zoro. We're going to just give them one of those Katakuris. Going to attach a Dawn to their leader here for 6K. See if they will. Nope, they're just going to go 6 into 5 here, so we're going to probably give them a 2K. Yep. And passing it back to us now. So we'll be at 7 Dawn going into our turn. Don't really have a great play. But that's the risk when you mulligan. So we're going to play out the Katakuri, just putting the top card of our life face down, getting an active Dawn, and going 7, trying to pressure into that rested Zoro here. They give that up, which is good. So next turn we'll be at the 9-drop turn, 9 Dawn turn, so we will be able to make use of one of the Yamatos. They have 4 life, we have 3. Actually, we're at 8 Dawn, so we'll be at 10 Dawn next turn. So they take a life here, so now it's combined total of 6, but they're going to give us... Actually, it's going to go a little higher now with their Lin Lin. They gain a life here. Let's see, they can see where they're going to put at the bottom of our life. Possibly the Sanji blocker. Yep. So now we have 8 combined life between us and the opponent. So 5 into life here. We're just going to take this. So still 7. We weren't able to take out the Lin Lin with Yamato regardless. So 6 into 5 here. We need to give him a 2K if we want to counter for that. Alright. So now we're at 10 Dawn. At 4, 3, at 7. We could play Yamato here and get rid of the Sangoro. That's what we're going to do. That seemed to be the most optimal play. We're going to go 7 into life here with our Katakuri. And then we're going to get 6 with our pudding. And opponent gives us a 2k. Okay. So next turn we have the 10 drop Big Mom. So they're going to spam the board here with a Eustace Kid Blocker and a Zoro Joro. Searching for what? The Monkey D Luffy, the 9 drop. Okay. So they're going to go 9 into 7 here into our rested Katakuri. I mean, we could counter out. So we're just going to give them the 3k counter with the event and the Newgate. 5 into life here. We're going to take this to use the search event trigger. We're going to grab a 2k. We already got enough top end, so... So here we're debating if we want to play out the Yamato, which we're going to, and we're going to get rid of their blocker. Giving us a 7k swing with the Katakuri again, and a 6k swing as well. And we still have a 9k swing, which we're going to pressure life with. Looks like they're going to use their Gum Gum Giant. Okay. So we have some 2Ks in hand. We have a 1K, two 2Ks, an unknown life, and then a Sanji blocker, which could trigger if we need to save ourselves from getting KO'd here. So 6 into 5, we're going to give him a 2K. Now we know they have the 9 drop Luffy with Rush. So they're going to go 10 here with their Big Mom. Their 9 drop Linlin, swinging 10 into our Yamato, okay. Which means they're not going to go for game here, so we're going to give them a 2k to protect that Yamato. I mean, technically they could go for game if they have the 7 drop Sanji with Rush. Oh no, they can't. Never mind, because they only have 9 active Dawn. So they can't pressure for a game here. We're going to play Luffy Taro. Interesting. Playing a Zoro Joro. Searching for... Yep, we still have the Sanji at the bottom of life if need be. And they got a Sanji. That looks like that's the Rush Sanji. From OP09. So here they're looking like they want to swing 6 into life here. We got to give that to them. Because we only had 1k. Now we have another 1k in hand. Back to us. We're at 10 Dawn. We're just going to use the 10 drop Big Mom. Gain a life, trash a life. And now we're going to pressure for game here. We have 2 9ks. We had 2 9k swings. So they could have got out of the 9k easily with the Gum Gum Giant and another card. Then we had another 9k coming in, which they would have had to take that, and then we had a 7 and a 5. So yeah, we were able to ramp up here enough with the Luffy against Luffy. We're putting her ramp is just showing life, and Luffy's ramp is taking life. So we were able to close it out in the late game with our 10 drop Big Mom, the Yamatos, and we had another Yamato in life coming, which was awesome. But yeah, doing good things in OP09 against Purple Luffy. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next one.